Gates Fly, away in racing from the 1400 metre mark. Isfahan was 3 lengths slow into stride. You have to race from the back end of the field. Overcoming the wide draw, Pride of Santos pushes forward to be one of the early front runners alongside Sacred Judgment. That's the leading pair heading down the back straight. They're being followed by Montana Flash. Up on the outside and improving all this while is Leopard Eclipse, who's in search of a better position but is 3 deep at this stage. Battle on the inside rail is RS Parker. He settles back 5 lengths in running. He sits on the inside of 1 Abracadabra. Then comes Jules 61, who races up on the outside of runners alongside Limbs Craft, who's racing back 1 from last. And Isfahan has been pulled up midway through the turn with 800 metres left to go and won't take part in the remainder of the race. Pride of Santos is the narrow leader, only by about a neck, as Sacred Judgment races well at this stage in second. Then comes Leopard Eclipse, who's up around them in third. Montana Flash needs a lot of luck in running, got a wall of horses in front of him. Deeper out on the track is 1 Abracadabra. Then comes Limbs Craft, 2 from the left-hand side. White Sleeves, Yellow Cap slowly starts to work his way into the race. Down towards the inside is RS Parker. Then comes Montana Flash as we're into the final 400 metres. It's Sacred Judgment in front, but here comes Limbs Craft with a powerful run up on the outside. These two left to fight it out. Montana Flash also starting to run on late into the closing stages. It's Limbs Craft and Sacred Judgment. Limbs Craft up on the outside, Sacred Judgment the inside. Nothing separating the two. It's heads up, heads down. Limbs Craft, Sacred Judgment. Limbs Craft not going to separate them. Maybe Sacred Judgment fights back from the inside, but it's very close between Sacred Judgment and Limbs Craft. Then came RS Parker, followed by Montana Flash. Further back in the field, Leopard Eclipse. Then came 1 Abracadabra, Pride of Santos. Jules 61 and Isfahan was pulled up with about 1,000 metres left to go. Well, this gets mighty close. But it's going to go the way of the inside. Number 2, Sacred Judgment, the winner. What a race this turned out to be. Unfortunate for favourite backers on course number 1, Limbs Craft, who actually went past Sacred Judgment. But a gutsy win here by number 2, Sacred Judgment from the SY Limbs stable. A top ride by Arnoukman to get him back in time. And gets his head down where it matters most on the line. Number 2, Sacred Judgment, a top win here. A former Singapore galloper, who now becomes a 2-time winner locally in Malaysia from the 5 starts. Limbs Craft with the upper hand up on the outside. Looked to win into the closing stages, but Sacred Judgment digging deep into the closing stages and finds more to get there by the narrowest of margins. Second place, number 1, Limbs Craft, the favourite. And then came number 6 and 3rd, Montana Flash, who ran on late. 3. So the winner is number 2, Sacred Judgment. From the SY Limbs stable, Arnoukman, the jockey aboard, and the sorts of Mad Tani Wandart. Of course, he actually won his penultimate start back on the 8th of September when Bernardo Pinheiro rode him on that occasion, the son of So You Think. Australian bred here, beating Travalet Court on that occasion. And now takes his win tally up in Malaysia to 2 wins from 5 local starts. Second spot being completed by number 1, Limbs Craft, the favourite. Hard luck story there, looked to winner. But Sacred Judgment was full of heart to beat him on the line. Number 1, Limbs Craft from the Lawson Moy stable in the sorts of CS Tun. And ridden by S. Uzea. Third spot going the way of number 6, Montana Flash. He was actually quite unlucky turning to the top of the straight. Had a wall of horses to get through, but did manage to run on to complete that 3rd placing. And that was for the Sivan stable in the sorts of the Bumblebee owners, and ridden by A. Surya. And I'm still waiting on confirmation for that 4th spot. Of course, the numbers take quite a while to pop up here at the Selindor Turf Club. So as soon as that comes through, I'll announce it over the speakerphone. As we look at the head on here, you can see the outside, White Sleeves, Yellow Cap, Limbs Craft, inside Sacred Judgment. And these two battle it out into the closing stages with nothing separating them at the line. But Sacred Judgment will come out on top. And that 4th spot, just with the naked eye there, will go to the way of number 8, RS Parker, under Y. Ify, for the Ananthan stable in the